Okay, today what we have is a Little Wonder push blower with a 13 horsepower Honda engine. This thing about used and definitely could use a makeover. This is a Honda GX390. So what I'm gonna do now is just clean it up real good, repaint it, handles, clean up the tank, clean all this grease, probably repaint the fan portion. This thing is solid steel, Little Wonder high output power blower, 13 horsepower. I'm gonna clean it up real good and then put it to work, make it look new again the best I can. Stand by. Okay, so I want to show you a little process of what I do. What I use is just a wire wheel attached to a grinder, and then as you can see here, I already did some of it. Scrape it down, wire it down to the bare metal. You could leave some paint on there. Just want to take the gloss off so the new paint can stick. So that's what I'll do to this, all this handle, all this metal part. So let me show you a little bit of the video of how I do that. So it's gonna get a little loud, so turn down your volume. That's pretty much just elbow grease. Now you can see the difference where, oops, I'm sorry. Bear with me. I don't know if the camera will show you the difference where it gets clean and then where it's still rusted. But that's what I'll do too. All the white area, it's all metal. So stand to. All right, so far what I've done is I took the rest part of the handle off. The kind of like an L bracket that goes here, and now I just put some degreaser just so I could wash it off really good before I start scraping the rest of it or taking it apart. The only thing that I had right now is that. I'm pretty sure there is other stuff out there that's stronger, but right now that's all I have for right now. So let me show you a little bit more of the grinding. Just bear with me. I don't have a workbench. All I have is a table. So let me set you guys up here somewhere. Just bear with me. Okay, so here's the other part of the bottom I was saying. And just let me show you what this grinder does. Yes, I do have safety glasses on because this does fly out as it spins, so once again it's gonna be loud. Okay, so I'm not gonna bore you too much with that, but as you can see, it really removes the paint. And keep in mind that your prep work is always the best. It's very important that your prep work is done good so that the new paint can stick to the metal. So you can compare it to the other one I haven't done yet. So stand by. Okay, so now it's scraped. Like I mentioned before, the prep work is always, you know, very important because it'll definitely show on your end product on how well it came. So I'm going to paint him back to his original color, which was white. It's really smooth now. Most of it's bare metal, and I'm going to use this paint here. I've used it before on cast iron handrails or iron handrails, and this stuff does not flake off with time. These handles will get beat up if you throw it around in the trailer or hit something, so I'm going to see how well this does. It does well on the rails, so I'm going to try it with this. So I'm just going to give you an example. I'm going to roll it on, and you can see a little bit of the paint job. Pretty sure probably will need a couple of coats. I'm going to try not to leave it too thick since these have to slide in one each other. Well, most likely this one here has to slide in that one, so I'll definitely try to not leave it too thick. That's pretty much. I mean, it's just, I don't like the can paint. To me, it doesn't hold as good. I've never had good luck with that. Like I said, I've used this before on rails, and it does not flake off that easy. Let that dry, and then you just move on to another spot until you get it all painted. So I'm not going to bore you with this, but this is a process. Would you need to put a primer? Probably. I don't know. I've never done a primer with this paint before, so I've never had any issues, but it won't hurt. But like I said, this paint grabs pretty good onto bare metal. So I'll show you the end results afterwards. Stay tuned. Okay, now for this handle part, the accelerator. I also wheel grinded and took as much as I can. And for this one, I will use the Rust-Oleum in black, gloss black. Supposedly it's a primer and paint. Wins that way. So I covered up what I don't want to paint with painter's tape, and then I'll spray paint it. Light coats. All right, we'll let that dry for a second, and then give it a second coat once this one dries. All right, stand by. Okay, we're done with the, I guess I'll call it a semi-restoration, but it cleaned out really good. All the oil, scum, grease that was built up is done. I painted all the handle. I had to find a little rubber to put in here on this part of the handle, but for right now I just painted it. Also, throttle connector came out really nice. What I did is, instead of putting the screws back on, I put these pins so I could remove the handle easily if I needed to. Painted the exhaust cover, came out really nice. Didn't have to do nothing to the wheels, just clean them. I do have some red paint that I might paint this later, but it looks really nice now. Let me start it and see how it goes. Starts in one pull, and that's why I didn't mind buying it the way it looked, because the engine is what really matters. Now, let me know if this is a machine that you would have bought, or would you have not bought it because of its looks. Okay, time to put it to work. Thanks for watching.